one of the highest over-unders on the week as well. This Arizona Cardinals at Houston Texans game. We're starting Kyler Murray probably in this match. The Cardinals are 2-8, the Texans 5-4. The Texans are one of the biggest surprises. I thought that they were going to be in a lot of trouble this year, and there's still ways that this season can go sideways for them for sure. But like, to be at 5-4, not many people thought that the Texans would be where they're at this point in the season. CJ Stroud, the fact that ESPN people have been saying, oh, he's an MVP candidate, blah, 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 I think is less of a testament to that, like, actually becoming reality, but more so that he's just outperformed expectations on a team that we thought would be really, really bad. You're starting CJ Stroud this week, yeah?
Yeah, I have such a hard time because I don't play too much. Like, I have like 10 teams on redraft, but my main focus is on DFS. And I would say, like, this is the easiest game and probably the most popular game. This is probably some of the worst defenses that are out there on both sides, and they both like to pass the ball a bunch. I know James Conner is a really good play here too, but if I was to pick between these two quarterbacks, I'd probably go Stroud because he's getting all his options back.
He is not. Noah Brown is out for this game,
but Nico is coming in, right?
Nico is back.
Okay, Noah Brown was. We got Robert Woods coming back, I think, potentially. We got Nico. We got the guys back. And obviously Tank Dell,
Nico, Rob. Noah Brown is out for this game, though.
Yeah, that's okay.
So
he was a flash in the pan.
It's not okay. He was playing really well. I picked him up waivers in like my six wide receiver league, and I needed Noah Brown.
Oh no. I didn't touch him. I thought he was a flash. I thought he'd have a couple good weeks, and I thought he'll probably do what he is doing now and getting too much work for somebody that doesn't get enough work on a regular basis.
Tank Dell I have at wide receiver 20 on the week.
What do you got, Nico?
And Nico is at 27.
That's good. I was going to say you should have him behind him. I think Nico is for the big plays. I know Tank Dell can have big plays, but it's like Nico's only there for the big splash, 20-yard to 30-yard plays, like deep down the field. And you're going to get more consistent work out of Tank Dell. And they obviously have that great connection too.
Whereas Dalton Schultz, tight end 8 for me on the week. He's very much in the start conversation. It's going to be like you're starting Kittle over him. You're starting McBride. You're starting Kincaid, Laporta. You were starting Andrews. Unfortunately, that just didn't work out. But Hawkinson and Kelsey. But that's it. Like, you're not starting Cole Kmet over Dalton Schultz at this point.
Some people.
Sorry.
Some people would.
Some people might, and they would be wrong. But
just saying, this is the week to play Cole Kmet. I agree. Dalton Schultz is becoming like a nice tight end at like there because of Tank Dell opening up so much of the field. Like with Tank Dell, with having a good wide receivers and a good play calling, decent play calling at least, and passing for like a lot, it's just allowing him to eat up the easy yards down the field.
Yeah, over the last 6 games, these have been the weekly finishes for Dalton Schultz. Tight end 6, tight end 6, tight end 2, tight end 35, tight end 1, and tight end 8.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dalton Schultz, you're starting.
Is that PPR or is that half PPR?
I think this is PPR ranks. Yeah. Still. Regardless, it's pretty close. Regardless of format. Yeah. Let's see. Devin Singletary.
You keep
going.
Oh yeah, I was like, he's a PPR monster. That's all I was putting on the end of that. Singletary, I love Singletary personally, but again, he was on my million-making winning team, and he got people say he's not a good running back when he came over from the Buffalo Bills, and that he was just going to succeed. And it's like he was a really good running back. Dameon Pierce wasn't ready for the huge workload that he got his rookie year, and I think he needs like a back like this. And obviously, he's hurt this week, so I think Devin Singletary is shown that he can handle a full workload at any point. So I think if you have to play him, or it's not, I don't know if this is the greatest week to play him, but I think he could easily provide a low RB1, higher end RB2 numbers this week.
His consensus is running back 20. I have him at 15 this week.
Yeah, I'm more closer to you than them.
Yeah. Last week against Cincinnati in a competitive game that had a game total of 57 points, Devin Singletary handled 30 carries, 150 yards. He also had two targets, one reception for 11 yards, finished as the running back, let it load, 3 in half PPR. So that was like really surprising because he had not had a top 24 finish at all throughout the season. And Dameon Pierce officially ruled out for this game today. So we expect a pretty heavy workload yet again for Devin Singletary. I don't think top 5 or top 10 is a good bet, but top 15 is where I have him right now.
But he has the upside of a top 5 running back. He has the upside. Whether they use it that way, I think that's up to the Texans. Really, you can't predict with how they're gonna run this week because the Cardinals have a decent run defense. Their pass defense is okay. Like they can easily just route them, and it could be. I don't even know who the backup is. Is it Dewari Obug? I can't say that dude's name.
Dari Ogumbawale.
Yeah, that dude. Is that the backup?
Look, Felix, I spend hours every day practicing the ridiculous names that I'm going to have to try to pronounce. Albert Akuagbunam. I spent hours practicing. Yeah, Albert Akuagbunam. Dario Gumbawale is the backup kicker, but he is expected to be the number 3 back behind Mike Boone for this game.
Oh, okay. Mike Boone's a really good pass catching running back too.
He is.
If they're behind, I guess he could be used, but
remember when Boone was on the Vikings, and this was like the 2020 season when it was Dalvin Cook and Alexander Madison both out, and it was week like 16 or 17,
and he got
and he was
sorry. Go ahead.
He was terrible the one week when we needed him, and then he was great the next week when we didn't need him.
Yes. That was exactly. Everybody's like, "Oh, this is the Mike Boone smash!" Blah 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 blah. I'm like, okay. I think I played one share in the Millie Maker that week, and I was like, "You guys are idiots. You guys don't know anything." And then I was like, "Obviously not gonna play him this week." And then of course it was the week he popped off. There was a guy. They had another guy. It was like a Samoan guy who played, I think, like better than him that week. And I was like, "Oh, dude, why did everybody say to play Mike Boone when this guy's a stud?" He was like running at 5.8 speed down the field.
Yikes. Yeah, Booner let us down in the championship for sure.